Okay, everybody. So this is basically what we're going to be looking at on this episode. This is what you should be expecting on the episode. All right, so we're going to be looking at why it is called scissoring and not lip syncing. So we're going to be looking at that because it actually makes no sense to me why something that is clearly lip syncing is not called lip syncing, it's called scissoring. It makes no sense to me. And then we're going to proceed to African proverb like a fool is a wise man's ladder. Trust me, you want to really hear this. You want to really know what they're talking about here, because it's actually very, very informative, and you might learn a thing or two about your culture, about something about Africa, I guess, and something about wise people. And it's actually a relationship between the wise people and fools. So you might learn, you might be either a wise person or a fool. If the internet shuts down tomorrow, what would you do? Like, we're going to talk about that. What would you do? Fun fact, we're going to look at the fun fact, which is did you know that men fall in love faster than women? Did you know that? I guess I know you didn't know. I also looked at like what would it take for you to fall in love, or to say I love you to a girl, or for girls, what would it take for you to say I love you to a guy in under a week? Yeah, there's this Twitter thing, red pill or blue pill, showering in the morning or showering at night. Which category do you belong in? Do you shower in the morning before you go out, or do you shower at night before you go to bed? Like, which category do you fall in? And we're gonna review a video, a very interesting video. It's about a relationship, about people loving each other and not loving each other and shit like that. So stay tuned and enjoy. That's it on what we're gonna be talking about on the show. I'm changing up, guys. This is a different kind of show now. So stay tuned and enjoy the show. Thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, follow, download, and all that extra stuff.
Oh my God, here we go again.
Okay. All right. Welcome to episode 31. 31. Episode 31. 31. Why is it called scissoring and not lip syncing? That's the question. Why is it called scissoring and not lip syncing? That is how we're going to start this episode. That's how we're going to start episode 31, because starting from episode 31, this is a whole different show. This is a whole different thing, all right? There might not be a video for this episode, but yeah, I'm working on that. I'm doing things a little bit different this time around. But okay, why is it called scissoring and not lip syncing? So I'm not gonna give any extra. I'm not gonna be giving any extra information here. So if you know, you know. Okay. All right, let's get to it. Why is it called scissoring and not lip syncing? So I saw this on Reddit, right? When I saw this on Reddit, the first thing that came to my mind was, oh shit, because I understood it right. I understood the assignment immediately. I thought it was actually funny, very funny and interesting question to ask, because I also was like, yeah, but why is it called scissoring and not lip syncing? So I want to give my 2 cents right here. All right. So listen up, because if we really look at it, if we actually look at it, we can see how scissoring makes very little sense. Scissoring makes very, very little sense. It makes no sense at all. When we talk of scissoring, it only involves one scissors scissoring away. So no sense whatever is made. You understand? So when there's only one scissors, it makes no sense, unless or but or but if we are talking if it's like one scissors just scissoring away, one scissor just scissoring away, doing like a solo thing, then we can see how that makes sense, because it's just like a pleasure thing. Like the scissors is just inserting things into things that, you know, I mean, I'm not trying to give too much away, but you get what I mean. So if it's just one scissor scissoring away, it makes kind of sense because it's scissoring, but it still does not make sense. But that's not the point, you know. But for two to be involved, it makes no sense. For 2 scissors to be involved, it makes no sense why it's called scissoring. Anyhow, on the other hand, lip syncing makes a lot of sense. If you look at it, lip syncing makes a lot of sense. Listen carefully, because just from the name alone, we can tell that it involves 2 lips. So if it involves 2 lips, it means not 2 lips, but 2 sets of lips. All right, like 2 sets of lips. So when it involves 2 sets of lips, you know there's something nice coming. You get what I mean? So yeah. So when they say it involve two sets of lips, means they're actually trying to sync and trying to make pleasure, I guess. Like they are mimicking each other. They are doing the same thing as like the one is doing the same thing that the other is doing. Like while the one is pressing on the other one is pressing on the other one. Like they are trying to, do the thing and trying to do the pleasure thing, And we all know when two lips are involved, there is like some fun to be had. For example, kissing. When two lips are kissing, there is fun being had. I don't know about you, but when two scissors are involved, there's fun. There's always fun. All right. So that's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is lip syncing and scissoring are two different things, and lip syncing makes more sense because it's like two lips are combining themselves with the other lips to cause like some friction and make things more fun. And the same other lips, like two sets of lips doing the same exact thing to achieve the same outcome out of something. You get me? So that's why I'm saying lip syncing makes more sense and scissoring makes bullshit sense. It makes no sense. All right? And that is all I have to say about that. If you get it, if you don't get it, yeah, I messed that up. If you don't get it, forget about it. All right? That's all we're going to say about that. Anyways, welcome to the podcast, all right? If you are new here, this is the Dummy Effect Podcast, TDEP. All right? TDEP, the Dummy Effect Podcast. Most of the things that are said here might make very little sense to you. Might make very, very little sense to you. So if you are watching or listening to this, you are doing so at your own risk. Sorry about that. Anyways, please like, comment, follow, rate, share, download, and subscribe. Okay, because like I said, there might not be a video for this episode, but videos are gonna be coming very soon. All right. I think I have my shit together now. So contents are gonna be dropping like every week. I promise that. I promise myself that contents are gonna be coming every week, or I'm gonna hurt myself or something. I need something like that. Okay, so thank you for watching. Like I said, please like, comment, follow, rate, share, download, and subscribe. And that. Okay, let's look at the first agenda on the list. That's actually not the first because we already talked about like the first thing, and yeah. Let's look at the African proverb. I mean, this podcast is like an African thing. It's like an African show, and we try to do this thing like an African proverb, like for the wise saying every episode. So we try to talk about like an African proverb every episode, so we can learn from the wise sayings that our forefathers used to say. So these are things that our forefathers used to talk about. So we are learning from our forefathers. And what does this one say? A fool is a wise man's ladder. A bumbleclad youth is a wise man's ladder. What am I saying that? But I messed up because I don't think a fool is a bumbleclad youth. I'm just saying that. I'm actually from Africa. That's when you say bumbleclad, that's Jamaican shit, slang or something like that. But yeah, you understand what I know you understand what I'm trying to say. A fool is a wise man's ladder. A fool is the wise man's ladder. An idiot is a wise man's ladder. What does that mean? What does that really mean? A wise man usually uses the weaknesses of a fool, of an idiot, to satisfy his or her needs. All right. What are we trying to say? We are trying to say someone who has their shit together. A wise person is going to use the stupidity of an idiot, of a fool, to get ahead, like to predict the future almost. All right. So in a relationship, let's just say for example, in a relationship, when a guy does not take good care of his or her girl, and another guy sees that, and maybe the girl is a very beautiful girl. Like let's say you have like a very, very beautiful girl, right? I'm talking to you, this guy. If you're a guy listening to this, I'm talking to you. If you have a beautiful girlfriend, I'm talking to you. If you don't have a beautiful girlfriend, I'm not talking to you. If you actually know that your girlfriend is ugly, I'm not talking to you, because there are actually some guys out there. Now let me whisper. There are actually some guys out there who are dating girls who do not really think their girls are beautiful. That's crazy to me. Like, I don't know, but they will never say, because you are a wise guy. I know you'll never say it out loud because you are wise, but you're just looking for the next advantage, or the next opportunity, as a word. The next opportunity to jump to the next beautiful girl. That's crazy to me. Like, if you're dating a girl and you really believe that girl's not beautiful, and you're still in a relationship with that girl, man, that's crazy. That's you're brave. You need an award. Like, you need a trophy for that shit. But what am I saying? I'm saying, in a relationship, if you are in a relationship, right, and you're not taking good care of your girl, like, you're not taking good care of your girl, like when your girl does something, you don't appreciate her, you don't tell her that you love her, you don't do like small things, you know. And maybe a wise guy says that you're a fool for not appreciating your girl, or like giving her like small affirmations, like telling her love things, like buying her flowers, and you know, sending her like love notes. I don't know all that shit, but yeah, just do like small gestures and stuff. If you're not doing that, and actually your girl actually likes things like that, and another guy sees that you're not doing things like that, and the guy knows that your girl likes things like that, and he swoops in and starts doing those things to your girl, my guy, you are the fool, and that brother out there is the wise man, because now he's taking advantage of your weaknesses. Your weaknesses is you not appreciating what you have, and that nigga is appreciating what you have. And then your girl is gonna be cheating, and then you're gonna say your girl is cheating, and then that is stupid of you, because you're saying your girl is cheating, and because you actually push your girl to be cheating because you don't appreciate your girl. So she's cheating. How many times did I say cheating? But you understand what I mean, right? And vice versa. If your girl out there and you don't appreciate your man, and maybe your man is doing like all these great things for you, but you want to be a gold digger, not really a gold digger, but yeah, you those stupid girls, those foolish girls, those idiot girls that don't really appreciate what they have. And maybe another girl sees that and be like, "Fuck, this foolish girl actually has like a very good guy that does everything for her, but she doesn't see it." And then she swoops in and start making some sexy things next to that guy, and then that guy sees it and approaches, because that guy actually knows that you, the girlfriend, are not appreciating what he be doing. So when he get with that girl already knows what he needs and what you were not doing that he liked, so does that. And you are the fool, and the other people are the wise people. So I don't know if you understand what I meant, but that was just an example. Another example is in politics. Africa is the ladder to the Chinas, to the Americas, and the Europes of the world. And most of all in all of Europe is this fucking France. I mean, I don't know about you, but have you seen the French countries in Africa? They all look the same. They are dusty as fuck. They are stupid. African countries in Africa that speak French, if you go to all of them, they are all the same. They are widely being exploited by France. That's crazy to me, you know. But hey, what is man gonna do? We can't do shit. So just need to shut up and shut up, I guess. Just shut up and stay shut up. You know what I mean? But yeah, me just hold on a second. Is it gone? What is happening? Okay. So you understand what I mean. So the China, Africa is like the ladder to these other countries. Africa has everything. We have the raw materials. I know this sounds like a cliche now. Like everyone keeps hearing this shit. Like, Africa has everything. We have the raw materials, and these countries are stealing from us. But it is true. Nowadays, you see China, like Chinese companies everywhere in Africa. Chinese companies everywhere in Africa some Chinese companies even own mines in Africa. Like, how can you own a mine in Africa? You're not even like, bro, that's mad to me. Like, how can you own something that actually belongs? Like, I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying, but it actually owns. Fuck. Okay. Just like, no, let me just leave it. And you go to Europe, you go to America, you see they have these beautiful buildings, these beautiful places, and all this beautiful shit. And we, Africa is actually, but I don't think I'm doing this thing justice. I'm just gonna shut the fuck up. But yeah, when it comes to this this proverb, a fool is a wise man's ladder, the African proverb. Let's look at some of the comments that people be saying. Until the lion tells his side of the story, the tales of the hunt will always glorify the hunter. What the fuck? Until the lion tells, I feel like that's another proverb. Nah. Not here for that. But here's one comment that really made this very what can I say? It really made this very understandable and very emotional to me, or for me, or anyhow. A wise man usually uses the weaknesses of a fool to satisfy his or her needs. He or she can find out why a fool isn't doing well, then he or she improves on it, and then it becomes a better thing. It becomes a better thing to do. People think fools aren't innovative, but that's not true. People think fools are not innovative, but that's not true. Okay, that is not true, except that they don't do enough research to make their work successful. So wise men take advantage of these weaknesses and do better things than that, and shine, and yet they might not have been the initiators. So based on this guy's comment, he says men like wise men take advantage of the weaknesses of the fools, and then innovate it. I guess in this, if you look at it in this way, it means they actually, it's just the way of life. Like you go through life, you learn, you make mistakes and you learn. And the thing is, in this case, the wise men learn from the mistakes of others. The wise man will learn from the mistakes of other people. Like, you make a mistake, the wise man is gonna learn from your mistake, and then just shoot, and then his popularity or his money, his bank account is just gonna shoot up more millions. Like, the person is just gonna have more millions. Basically, like, it's just like learning from other people's mistakes. You learn from your mistakes and you learn from other people's mistakes. Basically, the wise person learns from everybody's mistake. His or her mistakes, and also other people's mistakes. And in this case, the ladder is mistakes, basically. The ladder is mistakes. So if you make a mistake and a wise man sees your mistake, he knows not to do that, to do that same thing again. So that's one step ahead, basically. All right. So what have we learned? What have we learned today? In order for you to be successful in life, you must first be able to take risk. All right. I mean, we all know this. Like, nobody out there right now listening to this right now does not know the fact that if you really want to be successful in life, you have to be risk friendly. You have to take risk. But most importantly, you have to be vicious. You have to be without empathy. You have to be cutthroat, all right? You have to be cutthroat. You have to be able to steal ideas, be very, very willing to steal ideas. Like, for example, Facebook stole, like, Facebook have been stealing ideas forever. Like, the story, this thing. Like, I'm not saying I know, I heard that Facebook wanted to buy Snapchat, and Snapchat was like, fuck you. And Facebook was like, okay, we're gonna see about that. And all of a sudden we started having like the Snapchat form of the Snapchat interface on Facebook, which is, I guess, the stories and the thingy. So Snapchat, Facebook started having stories, and then Instagram started having stories. So be ready to steal ideas and make it better. But in the case of Snapchat, I don't think they made it better. They just took the same, they just copied it, and it was just a copy and paste. But yeah, you should be ready to steal ideas. Be willing to learn. Most importantly, you have to be willing to learn. Be less emotional. I take this in the sense that if you are emotional, you're not going to be able to you can't be vicious with too much emotions. You can't be you have to be without empathy. We get that one. To steal ideas, you have to be less emotional. Like, you can't say, like, when you're stealing somebody's idea, you can say, but this person really worked hard for this idea, so I cannot really steal it. You know, I can't really steal it. So, oh my God, I can't do this to this person. This person needs to be working very hard. I need to create my own idea from scratch. No, can't do that. If you have to steal ideas, you have to steal ideas. Steal it like with all of your heart and do it. You know, so be less emotional. If you can actually just cut your emotions, all of it, and throw it in the well and close it and fill it back up, and then do that, or else you're never gonna be successful. Like I'm saying, like there's no rich person in this world that doesn't have like some mad skeletons in their closet. Like if you check any person that is very, very rich right now, like it's a billionaire. If you check any billionaire or any millionaire, they have like some skeletons. They have stepped on someone's toes. They have stepped on someone's head. They have done some dirty shit. All right. So in order for you to get in that category, I see people talking about all these, like, I want to be a billionaire one day. I want to be all this shit one day. I'm like, are you ready? Are you ready to in some cases, are you ready to hurt somebody? Because sometimes that's what it actually takes, brother. That's what it actually takes. I'm not saying like when we talk about hurting people, like, are you ready to hurt someone, like physically and even emotionally, like hurt people, you know? So like I'm saying, just be a criminal. So what have we learned with this one? Just be a criminal. What have we learned with the proverb for today? The proverb of today's episode. Just be a criminal. But remember, be a rich criminal. Because being a rich criminal, because when you are a rich criminal, you can get away with so much dirty things. When you are a rich criminal, you can get away with so much dirty things that would land a poor criminal 20 to life in prison. So we just have to be rich, and then we commit crimes then. All right, just look at some random stuff. It's actually on Reddit. Some random stuff is let me load it up. So that's it for the proverb. I don't know how you. I hope you understand, and I hope you learn something from that, because I learned when I was researching for that idea, when I was researching for that proverb, I actually learned a lot, and I feel like I'm ready to take risks. I feel like I'm ready to take risks, and I feel like I'm ready to be less emotional. Yeah, I want to be a billionaire, so I'm ready. So let's look at this thing. If the internet shuts down tomorrow, what do you do? If the internet shuts down tomorrow, if the internet shuts down demain, let's say demain, the internet shuts down, what are you going to do? Do you know what demain means? Do you know what demain means? No? You don't? Alright, let me learn you something, okay? Let me learn you something. Let me teach you something. Demain is French. Demain is French for tomorrow. All right? Demain is French for tomorrow. So if the internet shuts down tomorrow, what do you do? Let's go down and see The first person is like, so we're reading this thing from Reddit, and there are like comments, obviously. So the first comment says, we'll probably have to look for a job. And this is crazy because we'll probably have to look for a job because so many people have their jobs on the internet. So many people work on the internet. So if the internet was to go down today, so many people are going to lose their jobs. They have no jobs. So which means they are going to have to go look for a job in the physical world, because you don't have no jobs anymore in the spiritual world, in the artificial world, which is which is the internet, I guess. And this other brother is like, start a porn delivery service, business will be booming. Have a porn delivery service because business will be booming. Really? Because people watch porn a lot, I guess. Yeah, so many people watch porn. That's crazy. So if the internet goes down tomorrow, you're just gonna start a porn delivery service because people are gonna be trying to order for other porn. Great, that's crazy. But how can I maybe even actually search this shit? Like how many people watch porn in it? How do I even search it? Like how many minutes? Nah, I'm not gonna search it. How many minutes of porn is watched? How much? Let me actually Google it. How much porn is watched is being watched in a day? How did I say how, Yosh? How much porn is being watched? I hope Google is going to understand what I said. How much time does the world spend watching porn a day? There are 3 types of... No, I'm not trying to... Man, this is crazy. Let's do this. Look up, they say how much time does the world spend watching porn? I need like a specific thing, man. The broken music, the ranch, retro street, the internet. Man, I'm not gonna... Alright, let me see. They say August and Grandma analyzed the 1 million most visited websites and found that 42,303 and 37 were sex related at just 4 point. Brother, when it comes to, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, when it comes to numbers, I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. Anything that concerns numbers and calculations, leave me out of it. So we're just gonna leave that at that. All right, we're just gonna say this nigga is actually gonna be a millionaire if he starts a porn business, a porn delivery service business. Yes, the business is definitely gonna be booming because I might just want his delivery services. I might just be wanting his services. I'm crazy. And next man is like, I'll be the porn myself for maximum profit. So this nigga is gonna be the porn, and the other guy is gonna be delivering. I guess they're both gonna be making like mad money. All right, this other man, them had like 2 steps. Like step 1, make some phone calls. All right. Step 2, up the new form of blockbusters. People are going to want their movies and shows that they can't stream anymore. True. Then step 3, profit. Yeah, like the internet came with so much. The internet came through with so much advantages, so much things. Like streaming is one thing that when the internet started being fast enough, like people started streaming movies. Like that's why blockbusters that sold like physical CDs, physical movies went out of business because people were now into streaming. Netflix is to be blamed, actually, the pioneer. So Netflix killed Blockbuster. So this nigga is just gonna start a new form of Blockbuster and make mad money. So go back to the past, and yeah, that's money too. This is like go back to sleep. Wait, what? I don't understand that. Say go back to sleep. So this nigga's just been, I don't know. Go back to sleep. Say be fucking pissed because the next person is like, be fucking pissed because I have to work in an office again. So probably this brother has been working in an office and just started, maybe he just started working for himself, like online and making mad profits. And now if the internet goes down, this brother is gonna have to go back to the office, which is a nightmare for some people. Crazy. This other guy is like, since I have worked in tech, since I worked in tech, I guess I wouldn't have a job. Well, yeah, you will not have no job no more, brother. So I guess this is the top comment. People made so many people like this. They probably see improvement in my mental health. Whoa, okay, true. Because the thing is, as far as the internet is concerned, like Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi, as far as it's concerned, most people spend more time on screens on their phones. Like, how many times do you actually spend on your phone? So your mental health is gonna improve. There's no social media anymore. There's no Instagram. There's no what other thing makes people crazy? There's no Instagram. There's no Pornhub. There's no porn at all. So more people are not gonna be watching porn anymore. So your mental health is gonna be stable. Your face is not gonna be on your screen too much, like on your laptop, on your phone, on your TV for too long. So mental health improve. You're actually gonna be talking, like having like healthy relationships with people, having healthy relationships with your surroundings and stuff like that. So I guess that actually has to be the top comments because it makes a lot of sense, So yeah. Yeah. This dude is like, probably see improvement in my internet bills. I mean, if there's no internet, there's no bills. What do you mean? Like, see improvement? Are you paying like gigabytes per? Are you paying per use? I don't know how to say that shit. Like, are you paying per how you use it or what? Man, just get fiber and pay monthly and use as you want on cap, I guess. So yeah, probably this is the top comments. Probably see improvement in my mental health. So true that. Okay, my dude here is like, go back to reading the backs of shampoo bottles while pooping. Go back to reading the back of shampoo bottles while pooping. Oh yeah, because shit, that's true. Because so many people actually, when they're in the bathroom, when they're in the toilet, when they are shitting, when they're taking the poo, when they're doing number 2, they will read, like they will cover their phones open, maybe go on TikTok or Instagram, or just find something entertaining on their phones and just keep scrolling while the thing is getting lighter weight, or why taking a dump, or whatever you want to say, however you want to say it. So without the internet, you can't even look at your phone anymore because you don't have nothing on your phone. So what you're going to be looking at is just reading the content of a shampoo bottle. That is mad, I guess. And get a library card. So you start reading books again. You start reading physical books again, because now you can actually read books because right now you can actually read books like normal. Right now you can read books like from the internet. What is that? Is it Kindle? Or even come on, why do I keep forgetting the name of this book? Like this Amazon something book, alright? Like, yeah, you I'm sure you know what I mean. I don't even have to, Someone is like, I am a child of the 80s. I trained for this. I am a child of the 80s. I trained for this. I guess in the 80s, the internet was not as improved or as advanced as it is right now. So yeah, they trained for this, right? All right. I guess us the 90s babies, not the 90s babies. Yo, someone gave me like a reality check. I was listening to a podcast that say, no, it's not a reality. You are not a 90s baby. You are a 30-year-old man. So stop saying you are a 90s baby. No, brother. You're not a 90s baby. You're a 30-year-old man. I'm like, fuck you. First of all, fuck you stupid child, whoever you are. Because I'm definitely sure it was a 2000 baby that actually said that. A 2000 stupid ass that said that shit. Like, fuck you. All right. I'm a 90s baby. I don't care. I don't care what you say. I'm a 90s baby. Leave me the fuck alone, idiot. So yeah. So what I wanted to say about that is the 90s babies, we are the ones that actually came into this, like, we ushered in the phone, phones, I guess. We ushered in phones, like, with the big Nokia phones and the flip phones and all that stuff. And then the 2000s are really the people that have been enjoying the mobile phones and the internet. Like, I've actually been enjoying the internet the most. So yeah, the 80s, people that were born in the 80s actually trained real hard for this shit. So they'll just go back to what they've been used to for the most part of their lives. All right. So I guess, yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. All right. So that's the end of the fun, the Reddit part of it. So let's go to the fun fact. Our fun fact segment for today is as follows. So, did you know that men love faster than women? Yeah, men actually fall in love faster than women. So despite what you hear from the media or from the who, from the what, from the where, men actually love faster than women. Researchers found that men thought about confessing confessing their love like 6 weeks earlier on average than women. So we think about confessing our love faster than women even think about that, right? But I guess we don't really say that. We really don't say it as often because maybe people might see us as weak. I mean, I honestly can't say, but what I can say is that I have fallen for someone before, knowing fully well that bitch really didn't feel the same way. Crazy. But I never said it though. But I knew in my heart of hearts that I was actually falling. I mean, I was with this crazy hair. I knew I was falling, and that little rascal was not falling for nothing. Fuck that bitch, by the way. Anywho, for real though, how long does it take? How long does it take to fall in love? And what are the things that would cause someone to fall in love? Like, what would you say? Leave a comment down below if you actually have, like, just give us some pointers. Just leave a comment and give us some pointers. How long does it take to fall in love? And what are the things that would cause someone to fall in love? I guess upon doing my research, upon doing my research, several studies have found that you are more likely to fall in love quickly if you value a partner who is physically attractive. So we are talking about looks over personality here. So if you find, so if you value partners who are physically attractive, if you value someone who is physically attractive, like if you're not all about the personality of the person, you're all about the looks of the person, you are one of those people that would fall in love faster. So if you are looks over personality, you fall in love faster. I'm going to repeat this because I'm going to come back to this very point. So basically, who's near me? So basically, just based on what this says, it shows that more women, especially now, this can be related to more women, especially now. Like, now, not even women, like most people really don't value. They value personality only after the looks have achieved its duty. I mean, if you understand what I mean. So if you see someone's physicalities and they fit you feel like they are sexy, they fit your scale of preference, I guess. The scale of preference, it means you like them. So the next thing now to do is to go to get with that person and then find out the personality over, not over after. You know what I mean? So you see the physical attractiveness, the physicality of that person, and then you fall in love, or you fall in like, you like this person, and then when the personality matches the looks, you fall in love. It also says that women who have stronger sex drives fall in love more often. But that is not. I don't think that's not true for men though. Because women who have stronger sex drives, I mean, if the woman's sex drive is very high, they will fall in love. Like if the nigga is like pounding that shit, like if the nigga is like in there, like hitting all the walls, like doing all the necessary things that has to be done, the woman is definitely gonna fall in love, because it's very difficult for a woman to get that. If the woman get pleasure in all the right ways, she is definitely gonna fall in love. But that's not true for men though, because most men just wanna get in and out. They don't really wanna stay in and be committed. No commitment allowed. They just wanna get in and out, especially if your physicalities are physically. I mean, if you understand what I mean. If you are physically attractive, like have all the curves in all the right places, you know that man is in there. Give him a chance, he's definitely in there, but he's not about to be all in that shit. Like, if you are physically attractive, that nigga wanna pound you, that nigga wanna have sex with you, that nigga wanna get in there and in out. And he's out. Like, if he wanna get in there and he gets out, even if he's married or not, give him a chance. If he knows that no one is ever gonna find out, if he knows for sure that no one's ever gonna find out, he's definitely getting in there. Like, no strings attached, no feelings attached, just wanna get his dick wet, basically. You understand what I mean? So it's, I guess, it's that. Women will fall in love after like a nice, strong sex, but men will not. But then why do men fall in love faster than women? Because now that was not really what we just talked about. Was not really didn't actually give us like the reason why men fall in love faster than women. So maybe this is gonna hurt. Yeah, maybe this is gonna hurt us. Number one, men fall in love faster than women because they are more visual creatures and are more likely to be attracted to a woman based on her physical appearance. So I said we were going to come back to this. So men are likely to fall in love, to be attracted to women based on their physical appearance. So this is one of the reasons why they fall in love faster. So if a man sees a woman with all the curves in all the right places and all that stuff, like the ass is there, like for me example, the ass is there, the boobs is there, like, I mean, there's no need to be stretching things, you know. And if we get together, actually the attractiveness brought us together, and let's say the personality also matches the looks, I mean, we fall in love fast. There's no debate in that shit, all right? For us as men, we are not complicated like that. Like if we actually like you, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. If we actually like you and we come to you and your personality matches like, just doesn't really need to match your B or E, but if your personality just gives us like, yeah, this is the person I've been looking for, we are deeply in love. It doesn't matter if it's a month or what, in weeks we can fall in love still. Which is why I feel like it's so heartbreaking for men when it's difficult when a guy is heartbroken. It's very, very difficult. It's a very hard time for that person, because we really don't fall. We don't like to. I don't know how to explain this, but yeah, you know what it means. Number two, let me just leave that because it's very, very difficult to explain that shit. But number two, men tend to be more impulsive than women and are more likely to act on their feelings of love. So when we love, we act. When we, I'm thinking of this. When we love, we act. We are more impulsive. Like when you meet all the criteria, there's no need to be doing any other extra things. When we love, we act. We tell you like we love you. We confess it. Number 3, men are less picky. Men are less picky, so we are more likely to fall in love with the first person who meets our basic criteria. Like I said earlier, we fall in love with the person who meets our criteria. Men are like we are less picky. So if you meet our criteria, we can fall in love fast. If we need a woman that understands us, and you come in and you understand us, you try to understand us, we are one step in. And if you need the woman with the big ass and you're a big ass, you're one step in. Big titties, you have big titties, you're one step in. So it's like a couple of steps and you're in already. Like, respect me, I respect you, you respect me, you're one step in. Like, if I have like a list of like a couple of things that I really like in a woman, maybe you might not even know these things, right? But as we are dating and I keep revealing like one of these things time and time again, and you copy and you just take them and you play around it. You don't have to follow it like to the T. You can just play around it and play around it and play around it, and then make your own version of it. But still stay like bring these things. But if you meet the basic, like it says basic criteria, like it doesn't have to be the very important criteria. Just meet the basics. We fall in love fast. We tell you too. Like, I'm in love with you, baby girl. So what you about to do now? Number 4, men are programmed to spread their genes. So we are attracted to women who they believe. Let me read that again. Men are programmed to spread their genes. So we, the men, are attracted to women who we believe will make good mothers. All right, so we are like, I don't think that's true in today's society, because we don't really give a fuck. Sometimes mistakes happen, and boom, some bitch that you just wanted to get in and out is actually carrying your baby. What do you do? Like, you didn't even think that this girl was a good mom. This girl can be a good mother, but now your gene is in her. But to be truthful though, most guys don't even like this shit. When most of these girls come to them and be like, "Oh shit, I'm pregnant," they're like, "No, fuck you, fuck that. Let's think about it. Let's kill it." I mean, that's what it is. Let's remove it. All right? Most guys will say that. Let's remove it because it's like they're like, "Nah, I can't let you. You cannot be the mother of my child. You are a hoe. You are a prostitute. I can't let you be the mother of my child." So it's just crazy. So most guys will be like that. So when the mistakes happen, sometimes you see most guys will give birth to will have kids, will have babies with some type of women, and would not even want to would even be thinking about just forgetting about that child, because that woman was just a trick. Like, that woman was just a one night stand. Which is why if a woman can actually, which is why I really respect some single mothers, because they can actually, when a guy is like, "No, fuck you and fuck that baby," they're like, "Okay, I hear you. I'm gonna raise this baby. This is my baby," and raises that baby from baby to adult alone. That's crazy to me. I don't know about you, but yeah. Number 5, men are less worried about their appearance and whether they are good enough for their partners. This can lead to them being more confident and open to expressing their love faster. I don't know about this boy, man. I really don't know about this boy. So men are less worried about their appearance. Not in today's society. Most men, like many men, are really, they're really, they are very worried about their appearance. They are very, very worried about their appearance. They want to look nice. They want to look fine. Because obviously, most girls are attracted to physical beauty first before any other thing. Personality only comes after. So physical beauty, physical handsomeness is gonna come first. Then everything else is later. So today men are the opposite. Number 6 says men are more likely to put themselves out there and take chances with their hearts. This is true. Men are more likely not more likely, a man will have to put himself out there and take chances and play with their hearts. Because even though you're putting yourself out there, not all of the girls are gonna say yes to you. So put your heart out there, expect it to be smashed into so many pieces. Which is why when the men actually find the right girl that actually said, yes, let's do this, I trust you, I want to take chances with you, and I will respect you and I will love you, the dude is like, you don't have to say it first. I will say it first. I love you. I really, really love you. And even so, surveys have actually proved this fact so many times. Surveys have actually been proving this fact. Like this survey, a 2018 eHarmony survey of 2,000 people in England found that the average time a respondent took to say I love you in a relationship was close to 4 months. The average time a respondent took to say I love you in a relationship was close to 4 months. Men under the age of 35 were the fastest to say I love you. 1 in 5 of them said it under a week. Yeah, man, we fall in love fast. That's crazy. We fall in love fast under a week, my guy. You're already out here saying like I love you. So what would it take? Let me just guess. Like, what would it take for me to say I love you to a female in under a week? Like in a week, like I just met you like on Monday, and in like Saturday or Friday, I'm like, bitch, fuck this. I love you. Like I really, really love you. What would it take for me to do that? What would it take for you to do that? Like answer this out there. Like for real. Like what would it take for you to say I love you to a girl that you just met like a couple days ago? What would it take? Fuck, what would it take for me though? What would it take for me to say I love you to a girl in under a week? Okay, first of all, like we talking about this shit, like the physicality has to be physicality, and like I said, qualities. The physical appearance must be nice. Like we're not even talking about face. Fuck face. We need the walk. You need to be walking beautifully. You need to have like that curve. I'm gonna confess. I like curved legs and shit. So the curved leg need to be curving. Like just walk with the curved leg, and then the nyash needs to be nyashing too. Like you have to have that nyash. Promise. I swear. You have to have the nyash. The nyash is very, very important. Don't play around with the nyash. Come on, brother. The nyash must be nyashing. The boobies too, yeah. You have to have the boobies. That's all I need. Like for the physicalities, that's all I need. Like the nyash and the boobs, that's all I need. Those two, if you have those, then I'm gonna approach you. And then if you say yes, if you say no, I'm out. If you say yes, okay, we move to the next one. You need to be able to cook some food, brother. I'm not saying it. Oh, my hands are up right now. If you are not seeing me, my hands are up right now. I'm not saying a woman's place is in the kitchen. No, I'm not saying that. A woman's place is definitely not in the kitchen. A woman's place is anywhere she wants to be. But if you can cook, you are good game. All right, you're one step in. Let's say I met you on a Monday, right? And I saw all these things about you, and then I approached you on that same Monday, and you were like, yes, let's do this. I mean, you are like 5'3". You are short. You're a short dude, but yeah. You are a good dude still. You are funny, you're handsome and shit. Let's try this. I'm like, okay, baby. Let's do this then. And I'm like, okay. Where do you want to go on a date? Let's go on a date, right? And we go on a date, and you were like, yeah. On the first date, we are out on a date. I'm like, I'll pay for it. You're like, no, let's split it. I'm like, no, baby, I got this. You know, you're like, no, let's split it. No. You're like, no. I'm like, no, I got this. I'll pay for it, okay? fun trip. And you're like, okay, pay for it. I'll pay for the tips. I'm like, shit, this girl's got me. That's like on Tuesday. We're on a date on Tuesday, right? And I'm saying in my mind, like, oh shit, this girl's good. Oh, she's a couple of steps in already. All right? Okay. Now we go home. I drop you at your place because I don't have a car yet. I don't know if that's a red flag for you, but I don't have a car. I can't even drive yet. No, fuck that. I can drive. I can really drive, but I just don't have a car. Right? So yeah, I don't have a car yet. So we taking like a boat or Uber. Uber is gonna go drop you at your place and then drop me at my place. Yeah, I call you. How was the date? Did you like it and that? How are you doing? All right, good night. Sleep tight and all that shit. Right? Nice. The next day, I'm like, how are you doing? Do you wanna maybe go out on a second date and we go out somewhere and I pay for it? But you say I wanted to pay for it. You like, nah, I got this. This is second date. You pay for the first date. You're gonna pay for this one. I'm like, fuck, this girl got something. And I let you pay for it because, yeah, I let you pay for it, and I pay for the tips. So, yo, that is a woman right there. That's a woman. That's like my woman. That's like, yeah, that's a good woman. You're already in. That's like a Tuesday. That's like a Wednesday thing, right? A Wednesday thing, and on like a Thursday, I'm like, okay, we've been going out. We've gone out like for 2 days already, and we've been talking like for almost like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and we've been talking for like 3 days straight. So why don't you come to my place and let's do like a indoors date or something? Promise, no sex involved unless you want to have sex and that shit. Hit. All right, and you come over and we cook some food and all that stuff, and all of a sudden we are talking, and we go to buy some ingredients for some food, and you come back, you whip like some nice pot of food, and it smells nice, and I taste it. When I taste it, it tastes very good too. Brother, she can cook too. Fuck, she's in. I'm already thinking how I'm gonna tell you that I love you. I'm already thinking, like, it's a Thursday already. I'm already thinking like, fuck, I love this girl. I already know. Like, even by Wednesday, when you offer to pay for wherever we go on the second date, and when you offer to pay, I'm already like, fuck, I love this girl. I already know. Then when you come to my place and you cook good food, I'm like, fuck, she could cook too. I'm in love. Now, how do I tell her? On Friday, we are chatting because on Friday now we are seeing too much of each other. So I'm like, fuck, I really want to see it. I come to your place. I'm like, I chill at your place now, right? And I say, damn, I love you. Like, I don't know that, like, the conversation that's gonna go on, but then after the conversation is done, or maybe when I'm going back to my place, when I order my Uber and it comes through and I'm getting in, when I'm saying goodbye to you at your gate, I'm like, bye-bye, I love you. And I get in the motherfucking car and I go to my place. And you're contemplating, like, you're wondering, like, what the fuck is this guy? This guy just confessed to me that he loves me after a week. It's not even up to a week. Today is still Friday. Today is Friday. We met on Monday. And you're wondering why I said I love you, bitch. You don't even know what you did. But I've been watching you. On Friday, I'm telling you I love you. Like, this is it. This is what it would take for me to say that I love a girl in less than a week. Now this is my part. Leave your own part in the comments down below. Let me know what you would do, what it would take for you to tell a girl that I love you in under a week. Is that easy? It's really that easy. I know it's not. I mean, for me, it's that easy, but it's not really that easy because there's nowhere in this world that all of the things that I said is gonna. There's no way. There's no time. I don't think it's ever gonna happen like in 1 week. That's crazy. Now let's look at something different, like way different. How many times do you shower in a day? You shower 1 time or 2 times? What time of the day do you shower? Do you shower when you come back from work? Do you shower at that time? Or do you shower in the morning when you're going out? When you just woke up from sleep? So I saw this. There's this picture. On Twitter, right? It says blue pill. So basically, it's the blue pill and red pill in the matrix type of situation. Say blue pill in the morning. Blue pill in the morning. Blue pill are the people that shower in the morning. The people that are showering in the morning, and the red pill are the people that are showering at night. And down below, I'm just describing the picture to anyone that is audio listening. So mind you, this video, this episode is definitely gonna be on YouTube. I'll do something. I'll whip some videos out and put it there. And they say people with common sense are the red pill people. So they'll say that if you have common sense, you're gonna be showering at night. And then when you get up in the morning, you just do like a quick brush up of the mouth and shit. And then you skedaddle and you're gone. So I want to ask, what time of the day do you shower? In the morning or at night? I'm going to tell you right now, I shower in the morning. I never really knew that people could be showering at night. I mean, I knew that some people shower 2 times a day, like in the morning and at night. But I never knew some people shower just once, but only at night. And then they go to bed. But I've been looking at this shit and it makes a lot of sense. Because in the night, you're not doing nothing. You're just sleeping there. You're just chilling in the bed. Your bed is clean, obviously. Unless you've been doing like some gymnastic in the bed with some crazy dirty asshole. Which means you've been very, very horny. Because if you take it like a very dirty ass girl and you bring her to your bed, it means you're a dirty ass, you're a very horny man. So other than that, your bed is this is the cleanest place. It should be the cleanest place in your house. So it will make more sense if you have to shower in the night, if you have to shower at night, and then you sleep it out in your clean bed, and you get up in the morning, obviously your mouth has been going through some gymnastics in the night. It's gonna be smelly out there or in there. It's gonna be very smelly. So what you do is you get up in the morning, you just do like a brush up of your mouth. Obviously you brush up in the night when you're showering, and you get up in the morning, you brush up again, and you fuck off. That makes sense. At night you're not doing nothing. But when you go out in the day, you are busy sweating, doing all those things, or doing all those crazy things out there in the world, stressing your life, stressing your head, stressing your armpit, your pit, stressing your butt crack, stressing your gooch. Is it gooch? Your gooch, yeah, your gooch area. That part gets sweaty sometimes. Your ass crack is sweaty, it's smelly. Your gooch is smelly, it's sweaty. It's sweaty, it's smelling. Your armpits are sweaty and smelly. And when you come back home, you just change into your night clothes and you fall asleep and you go to bed. Nigga, fuck that. I'm a changed man from today. From today, I changed my routine. I shower in the morning. No, I shower at night and I get up in the morning and I fuck off. I shower at night and I get up in the morning and I just do like a quick brush up of the mouth and I fuck off. That makes more sense to me, bruh. If you're not getting this, I don't know how. Or maybe I just shower 2 times a day then. But that's gonna take too much for me to do that. So I probably just do it 1 time, and that's at night when I come back from work. Brother, that's crazy though. I never actually thought about this like that. So please leave a comment down below and let me know. Leave a comment and let me know what is your preference. Like, what do you do? Are you the showering at night, or are you the showering in the morning? I used to be, because I'm telling you right now, I used to be showering at night. No, I used to be the showering in the morning, but now from today onward, I am the showering at night. Because even when you shower at night, you also like, you distress in the shower. No, I'm not talking about jerking off. You don't jerk off. I'm not talking about that. Like jerking off in the shower. Fuck that. I'm talking about you distress. Like you shower. When you shower, it calms your body. You know, it just calms your body and shit like that. So yeah, man, that's what I'm all about now. That's what I'm finna be doing, brother. Boy, okay. Let me play a quick video here, right? This is actually our last thing for the last thing we're gonna do today. So it says, woman says she's no longer in love with her husband since relocating to the UK.
I want to sit down to say this one. Since my husband brought me to the UK, I am no longer in love with him. Since my husband brought me to the UK, I am no longer in love with him. I knew him when we were in Nigeria. He asked me to go and start a nursing school in Nigeria. So I started. I finished. Though he was not the only one that paid my school fees, he was also assisting me and my parents too. So he now traveled to the UK. So now, to cut the long story short, he came now to come and pick me. He did the necessary document from Nigeria to the UK. So I came. I did 1 year again in the university in the UK. Now I have just started working. But I don't love my husband. I don't love him. I am no longer in love with him. And I don't know what to do. I called him. He also noticed it, that I am so cold. I am not faking it. I am not faking it at all.
So basically, that's from here onward, there's nothing more that she said. She didn't actually give a reason why she doesn't love her husband anymore. She just kept saying like like the same thing that she's been saying. She said the same thing over and over. She was just saying the same thing over and over again. But yeah, let's read some comments and close up. My nigga's like, LOL, solution is simple. Tell her you guys are going to Nigeria for Christmas. Collect passport on arrival in Nigeria. Set it on fire along with other travel documents. Travel back to the UK alone. She'll fall back in love. Basically what's happening. I don't understand that. But this one actually, my nigga is like, oh my nigga, I don't know who this is, but the person is like, appreciate the honesty immediately getting a job. Appreciate the honesty immediately getting a job. Just try and pay small restitution. The man has tried for you. Even if you have to spread it over a year, pay something back and continue your life. So basically, I don't know what is this word. The realization came that you don't love your husband anymore when you got a job and now you're independent. You're touching your own money. Your own money is touching your hands. You're like your own person now. All of a sudden, you don't love your husband anymore. And apparently, you've been feeling that way for a very long time, but you just decided now to say something because now you're touching money. So all of a sudden you're an honest person. But it's true though, because sometimes you don't want to say shit, because if you say something, it feels like the person is gonna kick you out, because now it's like, now you can't do nothing without me, so fuck off. And then when you realize that you don't have nothing, you're gonna come back to me. Basic type of thing. So yeah, I guess my dude is right. Like, pay your restitution. Like, pay the man back. He sent you to school. I'm probably sure when she came to the UK, she was not just going to school. She was not paying her school fee. The guy was actually paying her school fees. Still, when she was done, she got a job, and all of a sudden, I don't love my husband anymore. Fuck. And this lady is like, stop marrying poor people. Allow people to dig themselves out of poverty first before getting married to them. basically what she is saying, I guess this is a she. She's saying that stop marrying poor women, like especially like stop marrying poor people, like women that are poor. You marry someone that is poor, and all of a sudden when you send her through school, send her through all of these things, and she makes money, now she realizes that now you are not shit, because now she can make her own money. You are not shit. Now she is like, fuck this dude, I don't love him. You see, like she said, allow people to dig themselves out of poverty first before getting married to them. True, I guess. Immediately she got a job, her heart went cold, like she was saying in the video. Means she used the man to get a job in the UK. Women will never learn, but it's not the man's fault though. The man actually thought that he found a good one, and all of a sudden she's like, I don't love my husband anymore. My dude here is like, I just skip this one, I don't know why, but let's go to the next one. This one looks organized and shit. Relationship is not sustained by feelings alone, but by commitment and knowledge. Check your fathers and mothers of old. What really kept them in is commitment, not feelings. What? True though. Not my parents. My parents are not married. Fuck them. No, not really. Fuck them. I love them. Separate. That's it. Yeah, but people in the past, they usually they did not really got married. They never got married like based on the fact that they felt like they loved each other. They fell in love. Most of them fell in love actually when they were already married, because it was actually an appointment. I don't know if you understand what I mean by appointment. Like they'll go to the village, like a guy will go to a mom will go to another to the woman's house and say, my son, and try to get a girl child for her son. From like, it's just I don't know how this thing is being made. Like, I need the guy is gonna be like, I need a wife, and the mom is like, okay, I'll get a wife for you in the village, and she goes to the village and get like some girl down there somewhere, and she's ready for marriage. Yeah, okay, let's go. And this is your husband now, this is your wife, stay together. Boom, you guys are married, stay together. And in that marriage, they start feeling each other. That's like falling for each other. Like commitment. The wife is the you know. I have so many words in my mouth, but I can't say shit. Pause. I have so many things that I want to say, but I can't say none of them because I feel like it's gonna go into this thing like women are supposed to be in the kitchen. But back in the day, the woman is the one in the kitchen cooking the food. The man is the one doing the thing, like tilling the fan. But that wasn't even the case back then, because women needs like more recognition. Because back, I don't know about y'all, but in West Africa where I'm from, the mom goes to the farm, to the bush, or to farm, works the farm, gets food, come back home. I really didn't see what the men did, man. I don't know. Me being in the village for so long, I never saw what the men usually do. Like they are very lazy. Like the woman will go work, get food, come back home, cook food, put the father's own on the own food in the cook, keep the father's own. He comes back from wherever he went to, eat, sleeps. The mom, maybe she gets pregnant, she gives birth, goes to cook for the man and all that stuff. And I guess okay, maybe I wasn't really ready for this point, but yeah. Another point says she can't claim she doesn't want to deceive him, which she apparently did. Why did she allow him to fly her out to the UK without telling him she was no longer in love or cold towards him? Madam, no this excuse no enter cause you deceive him. No, this excuse no enter because this is pidgin English. No, this excuse no enter because you deceived him. So basically, make your own. What do you guys think? We're just gonna leave it there, man. This video is going out too long now. So what do you think? What do you think? Is she right or is she wrong? Let us know in the comment section down below. Leave us a comment down below. Let us know. All right. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Yeah, listening. Thank you for listening. If you love the video, rate the video. I think I should go through the intro, not the intro basically. But so this is the Dummy Fair Podcast. Please like, comment, share, rate, follow, download, and subscribe. See you in the next one. I wasn't ready for this out thing. I wasn't ready. Is it outcast? Outpost? It's intro and outro. So I wasn't ready for this outro yet. But yeah, see you with the next one. I hope you like the content of this podcast. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one.